What's going to happen? We're already, England is already, it's already, before this lot actually came over, right? Before these boats came over and all these illegal immigrants kept coming into England, you know, they've already got jobs lined up, because there's people here what's got jobs lined up for them. So, you know, so what's happening is England's already in debt for billions and billions, maybe trillions of pounds, right? We're already in debt. So we're already in debt, and now this lot's coming over. Now that debt, what we're in debt for, we've got a 20, 30 year debt. Now how much debt have you got? There's going to be no money left, is there? There's going to be no money left. You know, what should happen is, guys, this lot should be sent back in, and your taxes should be lowered, right? Eating bills for the old, your pension should go up for a start. You know, doctors, nurses, you know, the wages should go up. You know, but it's not, is it? Inflation. You know, if your wage goes up 2%, there's 4% inflation, isn't there? So, you know, they put it up, but they don't put it up, do they? It even goes down a notch. So you're even poorer because of inflation. And the good British people, you know, that's all you guys. Scottish, Welsh, Irish, you know, all the good people of the UK. This guy get past. Don't want, you know, they don't want it. We want to be a peaceful country, and we want it run by a government for the people. Not some little, I nearly said something, but not some little dictator that thinks is actually, this country of England, Great Britain, belongs to him and 5 or 6 other politicians and a few billionaires. And you know, same again, tax. Shouldn't be taxed like that. You know, so all our money in England in the kitty is going, it's actually going, it goes to a war. If there's a war, they get away to a war to support a war somewhere. I'm against wars, but you've got me drift. All this lot that's coming in, they're on about building houses for them now. So that's what they're on about doing now, building lots and lots of houses. And crazy. Don't think about building houses for all this lot that's coming over. Where you think is totally crazy. What you should be thinking is, right, get more armed forces, build more armed forces, build prisons on a separate island, right? Move them to a separate island, or put them in a prison in England and then keep sending them back, and stop funding them if you stop funding them, because we don't want them. This is the government. And how many actually is running the government, right? And an handful of people running the government, and you can just destroy a country, and you can actually destroy what's took decades to build, what's lives have been lost, killed, fighting wars, and that don't seem to matter, and you don't seem to have any English values. So it's actually really crazy. These are in season now, so we've got to keep an eye on them, which is very, very hard. So, you know, that's what it is. It's just got crazy. England's got crazy. And when I'm saying I'm coming back to England, a lot of people say don't come back. Well, I need to come back. I need to work. And freedom of speech, I don't know, will be in power when I get back to England. But you know, you never know, do you? Will Labour still be in? You never know. But like I said, you can see what's happening, can't you? Like I said, I'm sure Labour's going to change its tune coming to voting day, you know, promising this and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. But after, you know, they go back to how they used to be. So I'm actually positively sure on that. Right, I think I've done quite a long chat, and I don't know how the video turn out because very hard to think with all this noise. So hopefully it turns out okay. So I didn't actually, I have actually started to chat quite a lot about what's happening in the UK, and like I said, very peaceful country. All the English people, and that includes Wales, Scotland, Ireland, all of Europe, peaceful country, and all they want is low tax, better standard of living, and they want you fools that's in power to stop giving all the money away, right? And I'm sure there's a lot of corruption in England, and like I said, the police are not for the British public, the army's not for the British public. Why? Because it's controlled by the government, and it's just not for the British people anymore, is it? It's not been, you know, it's not been for a long, many years. It's not been for it. And like I said, even the government now are not for the British people, they're for that, for their own pockets. Because all these people that are supposed to be coming in, what you're actually letting in, right? You're letting all these different foreigners come in with not good values, right? How is that lot going to make Britain great? How is that lot going to boost the economy of Britain? It's not, because most of them are here and they're unemployed, and you were paying them year after year after year. Many years they've been unemployed, and English people, you know, great British people, British Isles, it's them that's paying. It's not the government that's paying them. Well, the government's actually taking your hard-earned cash and paying all these illegals that shouldn't be here. So it needs deporting, and like I said, it does need armed forces. And you know what's so funny? Now, government, have you noticed? They'll make a video, oh, 10 illegal people have actually been caught in Greater London. They've caught 10 illegals. Now they've got these 10 illegals, they're sending them back. Propaganda. They're sending them back to wherever they come from. That's 10 they've caught this morning. And now there's another 1,000 that's just come in. So there's a lot of lies and propaganda. And I just don't know how the hell you think. You know, you really are evil, some of you politicians. And like I said, if you're not for the British people, resign. Take care, God bless. We're here in the Philippines. Take care, guys. Please like, please subscribe. Please help support in the way of a dollar. Hopefully I can get back to England. And I suppose, you know, freedom of speech. And that's it with a government. It can control quite a lot of things, and it can stop freedom of speech. Well, it can try and suppress it, but everyone in England now, around Europe, you know, around the world, so to speak, a lot's up in arms. You're not going to stop it now. Average Joe, hard-working people, you know, they're just not going to stop it rising, are you? Have a beautiful day. Please make a comment, whether it's a good one or a bad one.